Welcome back to Restore Thrive. We're talking today about squatting, and specifically, how do we improve our squat pattern? Now, one of the things that we talk about with squatting is that you should be able to squat like it's your job, because the squat tells us that we have normal hip function, normal knee function, normal ankle foot function, and if we understand the principles of how to squat well, it even gives us a very clear view of, do you understand how to stabilize your spine and keep good posture through a very functional, everyday range of motion. So one of the things that we see as a limiting factor is a lot of people are very weak through their what we call anterior trunk, or what some people would call anterior core. And that's not just the six-pack of muscles. You have layers of muscles below that make it hard, if you're weak, to keep good spine position in the bottom of the squat. Now, to define good squat position, that is essentially feet somewhere around shoulder width apart. And if we look from the side, one of the main things we want to see with good hip function and good trunk stability is that the back stays straight and my hips are below the crease of my knees when I'm in the bottom of that squat. For a lot of people, they stop well short of that, or they start to round through their middle or lower back if they don't have good trunk strength. So one of the things we found that's helpful is what we call this squat opener drill. We can use a little bit of weight, like a kettlebell or like a dumbbell, to create a little bit of extra support where we otherwise wouldn't have it on the front side. That allows us to get deeper in that squat position and explore those ranges of motion through our hips, our knees, and our ankles where we might be a little bit stiff. So here's the basics. We're going to set up in that same squat position, somewhere around hip width apart, brace at the top, squeeze your butt, tighten your abs, screw your hips into the ground, and then we're going to drop into that bottom squat position. I'm going to put my elbows inside my knees to keep my knees out in a stable position. And then from here, I can start rocking back and forth. And I can see, am I a little bit stiff through my ankle? Do I have a hard time getting my knee out over my toes on either side? Do I have a hard time just sitting down in that bottom squat position and keeping my chest up, my back straight? And I want to just explore this position, if I can tolerate it, for about 1 to 2 minutes. So I'm just going to work a little bit side to side here, maybe oscillate 5 to 10 reps on one side, taking weight off that other leg, come back to the middle, and then do the same thing, oscillating on that left side. For me, this is my stiffer side, so I'll spend a little more time working out that left side. And after I've been down here for about a minute, stand back up, put the weight down, and as always, the retest is important. Have we created a change for the better? We'll get in that squat position, create that torque, squeeze your butt, tighten your hips, spread the floor out with your hips, drop into that bottom squat position. I feel like I'm a little more upright through my chest, definitely sitting back through my left hip a little bit better now. So that is just a really quick, simple, but effective way to open up that bottom of the squat position. Helps with hip health, helps with back stability and health. Give that a try at home, guys. Let us know what you think. We'll talk to you again soon.